Well, it means a lot because I've always been black.
It depends. Like, is what being a black person means all depends on the environment that you're in.
Always going to be paving the way and always going to be watching the path. So it's like there's a lot to learn about us. So I'm still learning more about myself because we are still coming out of the dark path.
It's all about what do you mean to yourself. Having a short stature, you know what I'm saying? I used to be never picked on to be on a certain team.
It all depends on where we are. Like, it could mean I'm the life of the party. It could mean I'm the coolest friend you could have at that moment. It could mean I'm worried for my life.
I love that there's a lot more to learn about us, and I love that we never gave up. You know, like we've been through so much as a race. No matter what country you're from, if your skin is brown or darker, you have been, you know what I'm saying, like your people have probably been through a lot.
I said to myself that I'm good enough to do anything a taller person does. Give all glory praises to God first and foremost, you know, and my moms and my pops, you know, they wouldn't let me think any different. So it's all about the upbringing.
For the most part, though, it's being an understanding person. Everybody's different. Like, for me, the black person that I am is trying to be understanding and trying to relate to people and show as many people that you don't have to feel like you alone, because too many of us feel as though we are alone.
I think being black is a blessing and a curse. And I don't mean a curse as a bad way, but I think a curse as how society views black people, or even black people amongst other black people. I love being black and I love black culture. There's always two sides of everything, but being black is not a choice. Being black is our birthright.
I love that we persevere. Things are definitely gonna be like even better in the future. And I hope that in the future that we can all like look back at this and just like be proud of ourselves.
Sometimes I wish people could see what being black truly is instead of looking at the stereotypes and just having their own perception. But being black is truly beautiful.
To me, being black means to be comfortable in your own skin and always stay true to yourself and have a sense of community.
I love being black because there's a lot to find out still. Like it's still like I'm like putting a puzzle together, and that's just amazing. Like I'm glad that we don't have everything figured out yet, because it's like that just means that there's so much more we can do.
Always sticking to your roots and being authentic, and always taking like a bad situation and bringing the good out from it, staying positive.
I am part of a rich history of people that have went through quite a bit.
Being black means being able to keep it going and being strong, unfortunately, and you have no choice but to be strong or this world will break you.
Our rich history includes voting. Being able to vote is very important to black people because we were denied voting for so long under Jim Crow laws. We were kings and queens back in the very, very long time ago. We were original kings and queens. They also discovered that the first people were from Africa. Adam and Eve was probably black.
It also means finding joy in the midst of chaos, because honestly, everyone, being like a black person, like when you think about history, we weren't supposed to be equal. We were supposed to be beneath, and we were supposed to be below. And so when you are aware of what the opposite race wants for you, yet you still have to be in this world, it can be depressing, but it's finding joy in the midst of chaos.
So being part of being a black person, an African American, is very special to me. And I'm very proud of my heritage of being black. We have doctors, lawyers, anything you can imagine, we can be.
It's just being proud. Like, you have to be proud. Otherwise, you'll find yourself down a path of depression, sadness, low self-esteem, wanting to bleach your skin, wanting to like conform to European standards, and there's all types of BS. And so at the core, I think it's important to be proud, because we're beautiful. Black is beautiful. And it gets deep. It gets deep. But you got to remember to stay proud.